The grill was hissing like it was angry at me. Smoke curled into the afternoon, thick and sweet. Laughter bounced off the fence. Paper plates, plastic cups, normal sounds, safe sounds. Then her voice cut through it. Too loud, too loose. "So," my wife's best friend said, swaying, red cup in her hand, "when are you gonna leave her?" The yard went silent. Even the grill seemed to pause. I felt my face stay still. I am good at that. I learned early how to lock things down, keep them neat, keep them quiet. She blinked at me, smiled like it was a joke she forgot to finish. My wife's hand tightened around her cup. "What?" I asked. One word: calm, clean. The best friend frowned, looked at my wife, looked back at me. Then her eyes widened. "Oh," she said softly. "Wait, he doesn't know?" The silence fell harder this time. I felt something shift inside my chest. Not a break, more like a door closing. I looked at my wife. She wouldn't look back. In that moment, I understood one thing very clearly. Whatever I thought my life was, it wasn't that anymore. People laughed after that, nervous laughs. Someone clinked ice in a cup. Someone said it was time for dessert. My wife pulled her friend away, whispered sharply. The friend cried, apologized, said she drank too much. I nodded, smiled, told everyone it was fine. It wasn't fine. That night, my wife talked fast, too fast. She said her friend was messy, dramatic, always stirring trouble. She kissed my cheek like a stamp, quick, light. I lay awake and stared at the ceiling. I replayed the words. When are you going to leave her? Not if. When? I thought about small things I had brushed aside. The late nights helping at work. The phone face down on the table. The way she hugged me like she was already halfway gone. I told myself stories to stay calm. I told myself I was tired. I told myself I was wrong. But a quiet voice inside me didn't care about my stories. It cared about patterns, and the pattern was clear. Something had been happening without me. Something everyone else seemed to know, except me. I didn't ask questions. Questions give people time to lie. Instead, I watched. I watched how she smiled at her phone, then wiped the smile away when she saw me. I watched the phone bill, numbers I didn't recognize, calls late, long. I watched the calendar, girls' night every Thursday, no pictures, no stories. I stayed kind, I stayed helpful, I stayed normal. Inside, I was building a map. I backed up the shared computer, found old messages she forgot to delete. Nothing loud, just hints, names with hearts, jokes that didn't belong to me. I followed the money, a hotel charge, not near her job, not near home. I took a breath. I ordered a phone record, quietly. When it came, I read it slowly. One number stood out, again and again. I saved it, then I waited. Waiting is a skill. People think it's weak. It isn't. It's how you let the truth get tired of hiding. One Thursday, I followed her, from far back, 2 cars between us, like a stranger. She didn't go to her friend's house. She went to a small park. He was already there. I didn't take pictures. I didn't need them. I watched them sit close, too close, heads touching. Her laugh, soft and real. The laugh she used to save for me. I drove home before they stood up. I felt cold, clear. Now I knew. The phone record arrived 2 days later, printed, official, clean. I placed it on the kitchen table that night. She saw it when she came in, her face drained. "What's this?" she asked. I didn't raise my voice. "Read it." She did. Her hands shook. Tears came fast, loud, messy. "It didn't mean anything," she said. "I was lonely." I watched her like I was watching weather. "I know," I said. She froze. "You know?" "I've known since the barbecue." She looked at me like I had hit her. I let you talk," I said. "You chose what to say." She slid into a chair, small now, broken. I stayed standing. I felt nothing warm, nothing soft, just steady ground. The next day, I invited her parents over, her sister, the best friend. I set the table neatly. When everyone sat, I placed copies of the phone record in front of them. No speech, no anger, just paper. The best friend cried first. My wife tried to speak. I held up a hand. "Please," I said, "let them read." They did. The room filled with quiet understanding. I stood. "I won't argue," I said. "I won't beg. I won't explain." I turned to my wife. "I already left," I said. "You just didn't notice." I walked out. The door closed behind me like a full stop. I live alone now. The house is quiet, honest. Sometimes I think about the man I was before the barbecue, the man who trusted without checking. He feels far away. I don't hate her. Hate takes energy. I have something better: clarity. She lost the story she was hiding inside. I gained the truth, and I kept my silence sharp enough to cut clean through it all.